we're so grateful to have family that's going to speak on her behalf. And we're going to hear first from her brother, Bob.
When she got her terrible news, my sister faced her mortality with inner peace and grace. Everyone here today has felt, and in some way may have even seen, the special light that emanated from my sister. My story will make you appreciate Phyllis's special aura even more. In my mother's eyes, Phyllis was the girl who could do no right, and I was the boy who could do no wrong. This would damage any child. But because Phyllis inherited my father's trusting and vulnerable nature, the wounds cut deeper. My first cousin Rick put it best when he said, "Your dad and your sister are the only two people I've ever met that just didn't know how to be mean." By high school, Phyllis was gorgeous, popular, and good at standing up to our mother. This made me hope that the wound stayed superficial, but unfortunately that was not the case. Seeking the fastest possible escape from our family dynamic, she was only halfway through college when she married the wrong guy for her. After her divorce, being on her own for the first time in her life, and combined with the demands of single parenthood, put her in a bad phase of her life. Her daughters moving in with their dad began a phase of her life where that glowing light of hers dimmed to a flicker. But then Phyllis's unbounded optimism and determination to rise kicked in. My wounded bird of a sister steadied herself on her perch and started to fly. Her flight was wobbly at first, but over time, to my amazement and delight, her wingspan kept growing and her altitude kept rising until she became our soaring matriarch, strong enough to carry us all. Ironically, first she carried my mother. As Alzheimer's slowly eroded her life force, Phyllis came to see her every day, while I, her shiny boy, rarely came to see her. Phyllis was able to care so well for our mother, in spite of the way she'd been treated, because whenever she hit a fork in the road of her life's journey where she had to choose between forgiveness and resentment, it was never a contest for her. Next, she carried Daryl and Stacy skyward by giving them the unconditional mother love and unflagging support that she never got. She carried Herb, showing him that true love never comes too late. She carried me by teaching me that unshakable faith in a better tomorrow could move mountains. She carried my wife, Nancy, by loving her not as a sister-in-law, but as a sister. But there is absolutely no question as to the carry that mattered most to Phyllis. She flew her 7 grandchildren close to the heavens so that they understood that with her love emblazoned in their hearts, the world would be their oyster. Like so many of us here, I will forever miss how wonderful it felt to bask in the enveloping warmth of Phyllis's glove. Grappling to come to terms with my never seeing her again, I am consoled by a powerful image. I see my mother laughing, clapping, and crying in the world to come because she now can thank her daughter for being an alchemist who turned coal into diamonds that will illuminate the path for her family and dearest friends in their journeys ahead.